Welcome back, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to sounding like I am enclosed inside of a tube. No, I'm just kidding. It's the airtightness of this headset. Now that it's a new one, and then it's like it's how it used to be, I can barely hear anything outside this headset. So I have to kind of control my voice a little bit. But welcome. Hello. And welcome back to Final Fantasy, where I get to fully enjoy any of the awesome scenes in full sound clarity. I wish I had had this for the end of Spider-Man, but it just didn't work out that way. But it's fine. I'm gonna play it again on my own from the beginning once the new game plus is added, which I think it was. I'm not sure. Just kind of experience it on my own again. And just it'll be a lot better with the headset I have now too. So. But welcome back, everyone. We have returned with brand new, no longer, you don't see no thing. I had that thing rigged for so long. But to be fair, it was necessity because I just wasn't able to do that kind of purchase for a little while. So, we are back in business. Welcome. Let us load up. I actually got that right. Welcome, everyone.
Oh. Why haven't we heard anything?
He's dead.
Try to stay calm. I'm sure we'll hear something soon.
Coop is dead. I destroyed him, literally. Alright, what was I doing last? This is the problem, taking forever. Journal, out of the shadows. We gotta speak with Vivian. It doesn't look like I have any other side quests going on. Of any kind. So let's go speak with Vivian. I must have set it up to do some story. Did we do all the hunts? Let's go check the hunt board as well. I gotta pull chat up.
We're seeing troops amassing.
Woo. No, we did not. Oh, maybe we should do that today. The cattery at Demacia, the Grimalkin. Empty hovel at Demacia. The jaw at Demacia. We'll go ahead and talk to Vivian. And then that way, whatever our main mission is, will kind of be already out there if we need it. So, then we'll start hunting these now. They're all in Demacia, it looks like. Except for this one. We don't know where this one is. Discovery of a fallen giant in Rosarian ruins. We have lately been investigating. So somewhere in Rosaria is all we know where that one is. The S one? The one that I'm scared of? We should maybe we should look for that today. Just so we know where it is. We won't be able to beat it tonight. I won't have time because I got my group meeting tonight. So, for my amputee sport group. So, we won't be able to do a long episode. So, I'm trying to think of what to kind of focus on today. And we'll continue this probably beginning of next week. Once we get through all our multiplayer stuff this weekend. Yeah, I'll come back to this. Let's go talk to Vivian. See what she's got to say.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
Hey, man.
It's
not my...
may have picked up one or two.
It's not my fault that he wasn't that strong.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in storm before. The Waluders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Vivian, you are secretly a keeper of secrets. I know you are.
The kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Walud shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Walud? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
I should have called this one of horse and steed. No, I'm just kidding.
In summary, I know not to what end the royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Alright. So we gotta go talk to everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and update her maps and ask about Hugo. Kupka and the Fang were the bedrock upon which the Republic stood. Now that both have crumbled, Dhalmakia's descent into chaos is about all but assured.
So what of its parliament?
You ask, will the ministries not take it upon themselves to pick up the prices of their crumbling nation? I doubt it. They have little love for their people, only their own preservation.
Which leaves but one man.
Standing between Dhalmakia and disaster, former Field Marshal Eugene Havel. If any is to pick up the baton of command, it surely be he. But as bitter tides of ire and avarice rise around him, how long will he be able to keep his head above water, I wonder?
What is it that you wish to learn?
What
Of
does he
course.
wish to learn? Wow, look at all the characters on the social net now. This is the internet. This is what it looks like now. No, I'm just kidding.
Study it well, Clive.
Started off nothing, and then like, no, nope, yep. Oh wow. The Empire's New Dominion. Yep.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Alright. Let's go. I actually do
Same
want to
troops
kind of
are
talk
massive.
to everybody a little bit. And let them know, hey, Kuka is gone. We have destroyed the monstrous... Dude was crazy. Ah. Hippocrates.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Alright, nice.
Thanks to Sid. The man.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
Oh, she's got something new as well.
Is it business?
Oh,
Or
she wants.
pleasure?
Now I gotta talk to her
It's a
about
relief.
actual Kuka. Feels like we can breathe again. No one living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
Clive, I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck, too. For many here, every other worldly woe paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now he's gone, we'll finally have the time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles again. And as the captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on receiving him of more than a few. That is good and fine by me.
then.
You got anything new in here? The enhancer? Sounds strange. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, I'll buy that. Well, I might be able to forge it.
Finished, are you?
Let's talk with Blackthorn first. See what he can forge and what he can't. Sometimes it's easier to
That's
buy the
fine.
common ones straight out the store
You
and
have a
just
moment?
upgrade them.
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Cooper is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Now let's talk to him about it.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Let's talk to him about the
What do you need?
situation as well. Ask about Hugo
Bloody
Cooper.
riddance.
If there was any man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut, it was that prick. Not that I'd let you carry around a rusty knife, though. His death won't bring back the people we lost, but it'll ease a few hearts.
Mine included.
Mine included. Thank you.
What do you want?
What do you want? Yeah, see, we can immediately craft Enhancer +1, not even having to worry about buying the common one. And so in this case, this one's better. Because he's starting it at the +1, which makes it on par, magic-wise, with our current sword, and a little bit more attack for now, until we get our next legendary sword, which will probably be after whoever the next Edelin will be. I don't know. I don't think we're going to get to fight Odin for a bit. So my brain's going to, it's either going to be Bahamut, or my terrible fears are going to be realized soon. Because this is part of Earth and Fury, so this is kind of a Titan sword, but not, because we already have one. So it is the only one forgeable. Before I do that, oh, I forgot.
Clive?
See, it does
Sorry,
make
what
me
it
wonder
be?
if I want to put that back. Hold on. Yeah, 1 second, chat. I gotta do a control change real quick. Accessibility. I just don't think that's gonna work. Try to remember what my controls were for this game a little bit. I do think I did that just to make it better for my head. Okay. Let's reinforce. Yeah, see, there's enhancers, diamond swords. Whoa, what was that? Whoa. I need a white worm bone. He can't craft. Where do I get a diamond sword at? Interesting. It requires a regular diamond sword. Let me go see. Did Carol
Anything
have
else?
that?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
So you only have an enhancer. Interesting. Okay, interesting. So it's maybe a sword I find out on the field. It's really even Stevens kind of thing. I'm not sure. I hope I didn't miss it, but there's probably going to be at least some things we're not going to find just because these maps are kind of big, and I'm trying my best to go to each corner of them and make sure I didn't miss any small chests hidden in the corner. But they do kind of blend in some cases. Depends on the chest. The little brown ones, they're very hard to see. So what we'll do then is we'll just stick with the one we got. Hello.
Is that all?
What do you need? What's saying for you, dear?
Alright, so let's graph the enhancer 1.
It'd last you a good while.
Let's not equip it yet. We also need to check. Yeah, none of these are better. That's different. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of equipment setup that's hiding out there that has to do with the white worm bones. See, I already have one of those. Weren't we supposed to be trying to make, yeah, Drake Slayers? We're looking for Galatianus Mash, so we have not yet found. But we'll find it. So now we own one, so let's go to Reinforce then. Enhancer 2 does make this stronger than what I have. A bone necklace, interesting. Yeah, it baffles me. I don't know. I don't see a diamond, anything turning into a diamond sword. Yeah, I don't know where that is. Maybe that's the next one. Well, we're gonna do this, that way the sword is actually better and worth using.
You can thank me later.
Equip. Wait, what? Did that go down?
Anything else?
Gear. Yeah, grindstone is lower. So anything we have now is lower. Enhancer 2 is the highest. Okay. Yep, so I did that right. Potion. Just checking everything, chat. It's gonna have to relearn my combo too. Oh, I know why I did that. Okay. Da-da-da, gear. Gear. Actually, no, we do have Drake Slayer. Oh, so we already have this. Okay, so does he have anything better then is the question.
I'm saying Fordian, do you?
Doesn't seem like it. No. So those are the best armor pieces we can have right now. It's just the sword's a bit odd. Since there's this diamond sword somewhere. Was it something I could have made earlier? I actually don't know. Oh no. Wait. Oh, but I could craft it though. I could skip the level 1 and go straight to... Ah, okay. So we need to find a white worm bone. Is what we need to find. Okay. I see. Alright. Update that. Alright.
I'm telling you.
Like I said, we're not going to get to do a lot of this today. This is more of just an introductory back into this series so we can get it back going again. And I got my headset because I've got my group tonight. So we're only kind of just talking to people, checking things out, maybe try to do a hunt if there's time. If not, then we'll just hold it off there. But
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
oh, okay, I guess we had a longer conversation with him. We just didn't tell him
So,
Coop was dead.
Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well.
Oh yeah, I forgot Sid has a kid. She works in our workshop. So now we have to speak with Mid. We're going to save that. I don't know if I want to push that too hard because that's kind of feeling and kind of got this sense that when we go there, something might happen and trigger something else, and we don't have time for that tonight.
Clive.
Ask about Hugo Kuka.
And luck alone.
That saw me safely out of the hideaway that night. So many others didn't make it. I see them, you know, in my dreams. Sometimes always tell them I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save them. But now I can tell them something different. That Kupka's dead. That you avenged them. And and I know what they'll say back to me. So let me say it for them.
Thank you.
Thank you, Clive. Nice.
Here you go.
Yeah, we do have a side quest we can do at some point as well. We probably don't have time for that either right now, realistically, but that's why we're going to focus on hunts tonight. There is going to be a part 2 of this, but just not tonight. Okay, so we do have, and we have something in Dalmekia as well. Use your loaf. Gotcha.
Always something in there.
It's good though, because it levels us up. Let's check our little I only equate this to as our rune factory mechanic. Our
Your
patron's
benefactors
whisper.
are a generous lot.
We're at 390. We're trying to get to this 410. Okay.
All done?
All right. So that means what time is it? 3:27. Let's see if we can go find one of these lesser hunts. Well, we got a little bit of time. We'll have to do it on our own. I think the only one we're going to have with us is our descendant of Fenrir. These guys are in the empty hovel of Dalmekia. They're a C. These are both a C. Yeah, okay, so these should not be that difficult. One's at Cattery, one's at Empty Hovel. I don't know if we have those places on the map. We're going to find out.
We're seeing troops in.
Why do I need world map? It's been a while. There we go. So, how do I... Northwestern Dalmekia, Western Dalmekia, Southwestern Dalmekia. That's Rosaria, Rosaria, Rosaria. So start at the... I know there's something at the jaw. I remember that. But that might be the knives. Actually, is that it right there? Wait a minute, hold on. That actually might be him right there. Okay, maybe we'll take him on then. So the other one was... See, the issue with a lot of this is I actually need to explore this place, so... You know, let's just run around for a little bit while we go take care of this guy, because I think this guy's our target. The one in the road up there? Let's get some extra XP though. Oh, whoa. Never had those hit me before, okay. That does look like him. 6 desert rose, 3 desert rose. Yeah, that's gotta be our target. Let's deal with this guy now. The 9 of knives.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over. Nice try.
Whoa! Okay, gotta dodge that. That's a weird. Ooh. Ooh, this guy's actually pretty scary. I'm also a little rusty. Anyways! Smoke screen. Oh. Ah, okay. Ah, damn that poison, this stuff is scary.
Nice try. Too slow.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh, this dude does some damage. We need to get this guy stunned so we can do some damage to him. Oh, God, okay. Oh, that was the wrong one. Oh, he's doing something. Ooh, okay. He's gonna do that twice. Oh, he did it a third time that time. Uh oh. This one's actually pretty strong. Ooh. Oh, okay. No. You gonna do a third one?
Snap you like a twig!
Oh, that's still okay. So that has like 3 attacks in it. Good to know. Come on, come over here. I don't want to take that chance. Not with the way you do your combos. Like that. Yeah, I got caught in the full thing that time. That was dumb maneuver. Time to end this big guy. Now I remember my combo. Time to die. Yep, we got him, Notorious Mark Slain. Woo! That was a little hard, but you know, hey, it leveled me up. We're level 35 now. Nice. Waterite and some meteorite. So he wasn't really special. It was just hard and a lot of XP. So he's done. Let's travel to the inn because I gotta go get supplies now. Alright, how do I... Is there a way to mark something? I'll just run past this, down this hallway.
The finest fabric!
The most fragrant herbs.
Yeah, technically I've gotta do that side quest next time as well. Let's go to the store real quick.
Anything I can interest you in?
Just
an excellent
replacing
choice. My thanks.
My potion. See that he paid us quite a lot of money, so it was worth it. We had to use those potions to beat him because the amount of bounty reward he gave us. We're doing pretty good, so.
Thank you for your custom.
No problem. Okay, so we gotta head back down this way because we need to explore some of these places.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Because we don't know where some of these hunts are. What's my chocobo? There we go.
Good girl.
Hold R2 to gallop. Alright. Alright, let's head this way. Because it does mean I can get another sword upgrade through hunting, most likely. One of these has got to be the... where do I need to go? Which way? Now we need to go that way. We need to find these new areas and what they are. The sickle. What smell? Alright, I'll let you go for now, Chocobo. Let's get rid of some of these randoms. There we go. Alright. So the sickle. I'm gonna have to like explore all these areas. So it's this way first. Let's go down this way first.
Fly, Ambrosia. Time to fight.
Oh crap. Okay. Oh.
Finished.
Alright, there down. 3 bloody eyes. Okay, so has it marked this as a new area yet? No, let's just keep moving.
Let's go. Faster.
Oh, there's something here, okay.
Straight home now. Stay down.
Oh. Alright. This is also good for our ability points because that's what we need to focus on primarily, if I remember what we were left off on, is our abilities now need to be upgraded more than anything else. More than level and anything else. Because equipment wise we're actually doing pretty good. Sounds actually got more health. It's a level 30. Alright. Make quick work of them. Three desert roses. There's something down there too. Don't see anything else out here. Let's keep moving. What's up? What time we leaving? Okay. Huh? Oh yeah, that's fine. Huh? Oh, hey, well, there's one of our targets. The Gramokin. Wasn't expecting that, but you know, hey, I'll take it. It's basically a giant red 13.
Pack, is it? Let me introduce you to mine.
I like this, waiting till we destroy these. Like, you realize, like, you're just giving me XP. This one's gonna be worth quite a lot. Because we're getting extra, having to take out extra things. Yep. Gotta fight the pack bird. This is definitely a reference to like a Red 13 situation. But not on your side in this case, like just a wildlife representation of him. Oh, I got hit. There actually is quite a lot of them in here now.
It's over.
Come on, Grimalkin. Ah. Can't fight me yourself. Come on.
And then there was one.
It's just you now. He definitely looks like Red Red Day.
Nice try. Nice try. Too slow.
Oh. This is something crazy. Oh, okay.
Nice try.
Oh, I got hit. Damn it. Rage mode time. Ooh. Think, Mark. Nice. Woo. Grimalkin hide. Ooh, that's a special one. Okay, well, we got it.
That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
Nice. Another hunt commenced. Yeah, that was the cattery. Three pinches of magicated ash. Wait, no boxes up here, right? Sometimes my brain don't look for them as much as it should. Plus, like I said, some of them blend in. Yeah, I'll always be on the lookout on them for those. See, that one glows. These are okay because they have blue on them. They glow like light blue. Another meteorite. Nice. Alright. So that was the cattery. We need to go this way and see if our other... Let's make a mark here so I can get on my chocobo. See if it's up there. We've still got enough supplies to get the other hunt. The other one's like some bees or something. Okay. Let's go this way first. Okay. Oh, this is a big area. Oh, this went into two different areas. Fields of Korava. The empty hovel. That's what we're looking for. Yo, Farseer, welcome, welcome. She's like, I'm late. It's okay. We just began, basically. Vamer. Udbidza. So we want to go, let's go first, check this out behind us. Then we'll go for that other hunt. We're doing hunts today. We're not doing too much story because I've got my support group tonight, so I don't want to get too deep into story today. Let me get rid of this.
Be safe.
Oh, wrong one. Right now we're back to our old ways of, you know, eliminating all wildlife in the area. Okay, they're getting, see, the wildlife learning. The greatest enemy is Clive. Also, remember, if you've given Vermin Lords, hold on, oh yeah, 6 warp token. Wait, was it Bone Breaker? Bone Breaker, take health top. Like, Skyros, you get your ass back. It's like, just gave him 6 warp tokens for that shit. Oh, I love that. That was amazing. I think the vermin, the orc and the like Skaven like memes are kind of the funniest in my opinion, in all the ones I've seen so far. Like they're super hilarious. All right, so the rest is just explore at leisure. So we want to go over here to get to the hovel. I'll mark it and look around real quick. We're not going to eliminate everything we see. There's too much out here. This is a very big freaking, like, roaming area. It's good for practice, I assume. Like, even that'll take a minute to kill that. But there's an item next to it, so we'll do this one. Surprised the Skaven doesn't have Vermin Lords and Ward. Yeah, that is true. I am quite surprised about that as well, to be fair. Maybe it's before all that, because a lot of that is Age of Sigmar, right? Or 40k, so. There's not a lot of it, you know, pre-Sigmar. And some of it's 40k, depending on the orc stuff as well, or the one we saw with the, the Eldar one. That one still is my favorite out of all. Both the orcs really ruining the mind of this Mechanicus, but also just, I'm like, that is definitely a, an Empire dude I can get behind. Like, good, you understand. Plus, greatest remark in the world. It's like, we did things that even Slendesh wouldn't even think of or would make it fun. I'm like, good job, my dude. Goodbye, Bighorn. My combo is still broken. The Combo is the most hilarious thing in the world. Look at that! I got the whole thing off. Oh my god, it killed me. Vermin Lords are Skaven. Or Skaven Greater Demons of the... Oh, really? Oh, I want that next. Somebody give me this. I absolutely want that. Oh. Why is there just... Did anyone see that? There's just an electric Gamalkin over here. I guess I'll use one potion then. I wasn't expecting to have to fight 2 mini-bosses. Let's do this, I guess. What's up, bro? A Coral. Yeah, Coral. I have the wrong one on. Okay, yeah. See, these things are no joke, but they're slow, so I have to really predict it. There we go. They like to shoot, like, do whirl attacks. We're starting to fight a lot more dangerous stuff on average now, which makes sense with where we are in the story. Ah. I don't have the full combo, sadly, so we'll just have to deal with what we got. Oh, again, I already forgot. I do need to do that counter maneuver. I don't use it enough. And it's dead. Done and done. Coral Whisker obtained. Alright, now we need to go over to the hovel. There's a lot of rarer creatures out here. So there should be some bugs in here somewhere. Goblin coins. You know where it was? It was the hovel of the Malkia. This is the hovel. Where the heck are these bugs? Oh, there they are. They're next to the hovel. That's not exactly the hovel, but that's close enough. There they are. Oh, Soul Stingers. Rank C.
They look happy.
That's alright, they're not gonna be happy. They're all gonna have like mini boss elves. Like one of those like elites you fight him when we're fighting the Empires. Get rid of at least one of them. Oh. Yep, they're trying to ambush me. Come on, get rid of one. There we go. Oh, whatever that is, let's not get hit by that. Boom! Done. Notorious Mark Twain. Oh no, fun fact, Carl's Franz's son looks older than Franz. He hasn't been, he been talking to Nurgle too much, getting sick too much now. Alright, good, that's removed. I think that's all the hunts we have access here. For now. We do need to explore these other areas, so let's go do that. We're not going to do side missions today either. Like I said, we're saving all the story stuff and side story stuff for next episode. There's going to be a part 2 of this. This is getting us prepped for that, so we can get back into the swing of this game again. So I'm getting ahead of the game. Let's go check out this part right here. Taller than Franz and his even more glorious beard and mustache. I mean, at least that makes him look cooler. That's kind of what I feel like the Emperor looks like in my head. Like, more like Chris, or like kind of like my face kind of looks, but, you know, Emperor buff, like steroid crazy. But, you know, I do find that kind of odd that Carl looks just too, I don't know what the right word is, smooth? I don't really know what the right word for that is. Well, apparently you have a lot to talk about, Lubor.
And what lawlessness is afoot today?
I mean, I
That
talked to
was
Lubor.
your doing, was it not?
Was it not? Rumors of Fang's destruction have already reached the long ears of the Desert Hare, and they will soon be on the very ears of every man, woman, and child in Dollyville. Though I doubt they will receive the news quite so cheerfully as I did. This town owed much of its prosperity and protection to the Fang, and many feel that it has now left us, so they do what they must. As for me, I know what it is to live without crystals, without wealth. It was not an easy life, but I survived it. If I find the picture, I'll send it to you. Oh, nice. And Dalimil has plenty of blessings even without the Mother Crystal. Its healing waters, its proud people. What need have we for magic? But it is a convenience. It is but a convenience, a crutch. If the people need a crutch to lean on, perhaps they ought to look to one another. It's a good idea.
My
Master
ears are
Lubor says
always
Drake's
open.
fang has fallen. Does that mean the furnace is going to stop working?
Maybe.
Let's head out this way. Oh, there we go. I'm not trying to, unless I see like a boss that I have to like kill that's gonna give me rare materials. I'm just gonna try to run past this. We're not trying to engage you. Bye. We're just kind of looking around. There's like monsters everywhere in the map. This is a cool oasis area, like a cool little desert map. The map designs are very, very pretty. Somebody down there? You sent it? That must have been what that was. Alright, hold on. I'll stop here where I'm safe. Also talk to this person.
Thanks, girl.
Alright, let me see. You... Discord. Why are you being weird? I want you to switch. There we go, to that message. There's... I was looking on... What the hell, really? Just hand over your crown now, Carl. It's like, you just, this is why you lost. No, I'm just kidding.
There was a time this path was
Leons
guarded
can't
day
keep
and night by
empires.
Lord
They're only good at
Kuka's men.
rescuing people.
But now they've gone. Back to the Fang. Leaving us lesser mortals at the mercy of whatever bloodthirsty beasts they say nested beyond.
I see what's in here. Come on, Torgal. Into whatever dangerous cave this is. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm making that joke. Like, Leons are cool, but it's like, they ain't good at, whoa, they are not good at empire keeping. This is so this area might be a little big for exploration right now, but we'll look around. This reminds me of the what's it called? The Thunder Plains, but desert. Like, very open, very like, or I say not open, very like twisty-turny, very, can make you get lost. Luckily there's no thunderbolts that can just randomly hit your face. Don't miss that. Even though that's part of one of the secret weapons requirements. Gotta dodge 100 of those in a row. Do not miss that. Do not miss that. There's 2 paths. How do I get up there? Interesting. This also reminds me, I forget what the map is called. Did that heal him when I did that? I think he just missed.
Nice try.
He's gonna explode. He's gonna... I'm dead. That's the first time I've ever died to one of those. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's annoying. That's very annoying. Should have saved it. That is very annoying. That's the first time one of those has ever actually, like, legit killed me. And I was actually wondering if that was a thing in this game. It turns out, yes, it is. Because in most Final Fantasies, when those explode, they will kill you. So, whoops.
Come on.
Well, that area is definitely dangerous. I was hoping for obelisks down there, but I've yet to find one. That's a very big area too. That's why I want to kind of explore and see why that area is so aggressive and dangerous, and why it's so big. There's got to be something hidden there that's good. So we're going back in. We're going back in. So I'm gonna actually, so I can from now on know where the entrance is, mark that. We gotta go kill those bombs. Does the scorpions respawn, I wonder? My headcanon is the only reason why he's not in game, because it would be virtually impossible for ECA to convince people that he's not the Emperor. That's a good point. He does fit the bill a lot better. As far as what you would consider like, oh, Emperor looking dude or this. Yeah, that's like way higher up. Higher up there. There's no way to get to it on this side. We gotta finish these bombs off. And what's funny is that the enemies do stay dead until you leave the areas. That's why we need to kill them fast. Yes, he's almost dead. He'll die before he explodes. This one's gonna be a little close. Ooh! That's why I called it. My brain went down. It's gonna be a bit close. Alright. Ouch. So we can't get up there wherever that is from this side. No. Or down or whatever. I think it's on top of that is what it is. This is some sort of ruins of like we had before, which I'm glad we found this because that means there's a thing here. Yep. Which I'm trying to find all of them. They're like these. They're like the ones we have at the hideaway. They're like, whoa. Oh crap! I didn't realize there was one of those here. Ah, being stupid. Okay. So I gotta figure out which way we came in because I'm getting kind of lost. We didn't come in this way, so we need to go back. Quick question, Arnott. Who has the biggest dragons? High Elves or the Empire? I actually don't. See, the irony is the obvious answer is probably the High Elves, right? But my brain's gonna say Empire. Just because it's Warhammer. In most lores, it's elves or things like that, but sometimes games answer a little bit different logic depending on the lores of what they're built in their universe anyway, so. Alright, we're doing that so we clear out both paths in here. Alright, so this path is the less dangerous. Yes, the Empire is some of the biggest dragons chained up in the College of Magic. So they took them is what it is. But they were probably originally came from like other lands, like high elf lands and stuff. But that, I could see that makes sense now. Especially if they chained them up and took them from other factions. No, oh, they're native to those lands? Interesting. So I wonder what that means about those lands. If it was originally always under humans, or if there was another species there. Because dragons usually don't get along with humans or thrive with them to be big enough at all in most universes. They're just too different. was interesting. I'd like to actually know more about how that came to be and what the land was like before the Empire truly became what it is. You. Oh, no, they have that. That attack actually is super, super deadly to me. Like, they even have a lord riding a red dragon bigger than Emmerich's dragon. That's crazy. Make sure there's nothing in this back little hole right here. Right now I'm just like grabbing everything I can and checking all these little paths. At least we won't have to explore this area when the time comes. Something tells me we're gonna have to come back here. Goblins? Goblins. So there's two ways, left and then right. Let's go left first. Before we engage those goblins. We're gonna go this way first. I'm trying to find out. Aha, so there's the tablet thing I'm looking for. But I still don't know how to get up top. Yeah, a chronolith has been detected nearby. Good. So once we have access to them, and there's another boss. But the Empire Dragons are more wild and keep growing, unlike the Elven ones. Or more feral and wild. That makes more sense, I guess, if they are being allowed to kind of thrive on their own and not in captivity. It's the same thing in real life with animals. That's why, like, the SeaWorld thing happened, you know, with how orcas, you know, with the dense den and things like that. Being kept in captivity for an animal for most of the time for too long can actually pretty much shrink it and make it more docile, basically. Uh-oh. Where did I need to dodge again? Oh. I should have been locked on. Nice. It's a different species of dragon as well. Ah, okay. Aha, he was guarding a chest. What's in this? Oh, what? Really? He was guarding steel silk? That seems a waste of a robot. Old, ancient guardian. Here, guard the silk! Even if it is steel, still. Like, the silk is your most important life. Alright, goblins. Oh, that helps if I had the right one. Get rid of your mage first. You're a weird boy. They can't heal nothing. Goblin mugger. He's the one that Goblin Slayer kills. So does that make us oh. The reason why they ain't high elf dragons is because they are asleep most of the time and are connected to the winds of magic. Ah. And that also probably makes them bigger. Huh. That's cool. Oh, also, big to let Darius know, and also it depends on if James wants to do this rather than the WoW Saturday. I've been playing. I'm like completely like hooked on it now. I've been playing the Stellaris mod some more. And I'm trying a certain faction to prep to see which one I want to do for the mainstream. And I was trying 2 different ones, and I know exactly which one I want to do. In order to do that, if we do end up doing like a 3-man system.
No holding back.
I dodged that game out. Bullcrap. Bullcrap. I call bullcrap. Ooh, okay. No, done. That combo is just the death of everything. We killed him without even the R2 triangle for Titan that time. Probably because we're getting stronger. So let's go down to the dead end first. Let me read what you said. Let's see. The ones the Empire got are not connected to the winds, and are very weak, and will equally kill elves. Wow. So maybe it's a food thing. I don't know. Even different species-wise, it's like, would they be that vastly different? Like, I don't know. That's crazy though. That's awesome though. Wait, can you actually? Wait, here's a bigger question. Can you actually recruit dragons as an Empire in Total War, or is that just a part of the lore? Like, if that'd be a good addition to the Empire. Some feral dragons they've learned how to control. If that's not already a thing. I actually don't know, because I don't play the Empire enough. I don't remember. Lore, so it's not in the game. Okay. That'd be a cool addition. So Latney's Cleft. So that tells me where that's going. Oh, that takes me upwards over there. But we can't get in that yet. Okay. Oh wow, okay. Empire is missing a crap load of stuff. Maybe they were trying to save it for later, because that does make sense. They would have like since they're like one of the apex original probably factions of the Warhammer lore, they probably would be able to milk them the most. That sounds terrible, but you know, if you think about DLC wise, that would be smart. It's like, okay, well, let's not give them everything right out the gate. Let's slowly build up to different things as it becomes needed. And that way it makes it fresh and, you know, once again, more DLC to make more money off of, stuff like that. Oh, okay. Franz doesn't have his Reichsguard infantry. I noticed that too. That's interesting. Like I said, I do feel like they're holding a lot back on purpose. Wow, this looks like an area where we'll have to kill something later. Yeah, this feels like... Also, it looks like a Resident Evil place. All these flies and stuff. Oh, here we go. Ooh, nice. Nice little hidden gem of a chest. Okay. Abandoned fishing village. 3 desert roses. At least we're not going to be lacking on the desert roses anymore. That was something I did say I needed to get last time, which is kind of what I'm doing in the background. Oh. Okay, we can't go all the way out there. Can't go in there. Can we go out here? Technically, yes, okay. Can't go out there. There's actually fish in the water. Wow. Okay. So that means I can probably go fishing here? I think that's a thing. So.
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
Clearly. Interesting. So he actually commented on this. That's strange. Like he actually had something to say about that. So what did this village used to be? Ah! Ah! Alright, you incurred my wrath, dog. Doggo. Now he's dying. That's what you get. Okay. But yeah, he actually commented on that, which is strange because usually with side areas, unless it's important, the main character will kind of not acknowledge it. He'll just like, oh, it's a cool little area to explore for the player, but you know, there's just some items or something. But in this case, he actually said something, so it means this area is definitely something we're probably going to have to come back to. Is what I'm assuming. Looking for chests. Oh, hey, a free potion. Nice. Huh? So, there's nothing in here? Okay. Huh. Okay. Seems like a little mistake right there. Let's keep moving forward. So far, just Gil. Most of it's blocked off. Can't open that door. Also, warning: are not the Empire and the Stellaris mod? Are not the Empire and the Stellaris mod are influenced juggernauts. I haven't even tried that mod yet for Stellaris. Y'all said it was kind of out of date, so I wasn't really messing with it too much. I was ignoring it a little bit in the beginning. I'm still hooked on the Star Wars. I'm trying to learn how to play each of the different factions. But yeah, I know exactly which one. Unless James ends up wanting to be that one, then I'll do the other one. I do like both, just for very different reasons. Oh, you mean the Empire from Star Wars? See, this is what happens when everything's just called the Empire. Anyway, yes, I do not doubt it. Although the AI is kind of terrible at min-maxing them, though. Like me and Darius noticed that in our playthrough. Like Darius, I think, is bigger than he is now. May not be able to get access to some of the stuff that that the Empire gets, or the Emperor gets, but. Where does this go? This map, this desert map, for Kuka's area, Dalmakia, is like the biggest yet. There's like so much stuff to see. And items to gather. Oh wow, that was an actual attack. These plants don't normally get to be very aggressive. Darzat 2256 was making 17 influence a month. Yeah, influence-wise, he's probably still way better, but like overall, though, influence is good, like for expansion. But the problem is, I think the Empire doesn't it start kind of surrounded anyways and kind of stuck in its own problem because it's already so big. That's part of the issue why I think it has those problems. Oh, there's a wyvern down here. Okay. But it does make sense, like, he can use that to, like, probably influence the Senate, things like that. Because I know he's always got some sort of hand on that when I'm watching, like, the Senate happen. I can tell that, and I found out there's ways, as I now learned, I found out there's ways to mitigate the Senate and get rid of his imperial control. Alright, this is, I need to focus. Wow, this one's like very aggressive compared to the others. There we go. Okay. Is dead. Alright, well, that's been taken out. Is that all that's back here? Cedra's Ref. So there's definitely going to be something we have to fight here as well at some point. This is way too big of an area for just that little dude. Yeah. Way too big of an area for just one little dude. One little mini. This is going to be a boss. This is going to be a hunt over here at some point. Bad thing is, the AI is dumb and doesn't know how to build total Senate control. Yeah, right, the Imperial control. Which, now that I've seen that, I know how to do that from both sides. I know how to rebelize it, let's just put it that way. And I know how to also strengthen it now. And I'm like, oh! And you can do it with any of the factions. So if you support the Empire and you want the Empire to be in control, you might want to actually consider kind of contributing to this as well so the rebels don't manipulate it and try to turn it against you. I think that's all we can explore down here. We uncovered all of that. We can't get up here. I don't know how to get to this yet. I never saw a way up anywhere. I bet you it's down there. So let's head there next. Let's go buy some potions back as well.
My carpet.
The most fragrant herbs in spice.
There'll be no one to nourish.
Oh.
Gotta buy some more supplies.
Plates and pots.
You need envoys, but the thing is, you can get damn near 9 envoys as the Empire. As the Empire if you play them right, yeah. You can do the same thing with a certain rebel faction as well. They both kind of play towards, envoys are kind of more important, because you really both are kind of fighting for the Senate. The main rebel faction and the main Empire. They both do kind of benefit from that. Now, he has the advantage in the beginning, though. much like anything with the way the Empire works and how much control he already has, he can get those envoys faster, at least in the beginning. But that's why you kind of want to play the long game with the rebelization. Like, keep it in the background. Especially if you're going against another player, because they're going to be smarter at doing that. Where, like you said, the AI is kind of dumb and doesn't know how to keep its Imperial control maintained. So it tends to lose it. It tends to start to lose it if anything starts to peck at it at all, like I did. So. And it really can cause them quite a lot of problems, to be fair. It is a very smart decision to do if you're trying to beat them at their own game. Now, against another player, it's going to be a lot harder. You need to focus other things as well if you're going to go against another player playing the Emperor. So, who knows how to play them. But the difference is he can dig you over and cause... and cause Crisis Empire, yeah. That's his other trick. As he loses control, he can do crisis things that give him bonuses to help him fight it back. That Emperor cheaty cheat. But there's ways around that too. That's why I said, as a player, against another player, always make sure your other stuff is taken care of as well, so he can't use that against you too much. The AI, once again, isn't too efficient with it, but better than maintaining control over it. It does at least use the crisis strengthening to a certain extent. So
go with Gilbert.
No, I'm telling you.
Just look at the detail.
level 4 is Death Star. It pretty much nullifies the Senate. Yeah. Which I think we're getting, sadly, pretty close to that in our playthrough. But luckily I'm the Imperial Mandalorian, so I won't have to worry about that. Alright, so now we've got to go. We'll mark it here. We gotta go there.
Ready, go?
But when that happens, every faction not aligned with you will declare war on you. Yep. That's also the downside. Yeah, you get the Death Star, but the whole galaxy turns on you. Which is what the rebels want. That's why you want to make as many allegiances as possible as the rebels. Diplomacy is a very different thing with them. Like, you have to maintain two different fronts in order to subterfuge the Empire out of what they're technically using. And to force them into doing that Death Star situation. But you need to make sure you have as many people... Oh, there's Salamander here. Hold on. Crap.
Mistakes.
But yeah, you need to make sure that you have, as many of the rebel factions alive and as strong and healthy as possible, ready for the war. Whoa, whoa! If you don't go with the Empire, wait on your crisis levels and subjugate all. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the opposite version, yep. Like I said, I've been playing a lot. I absolutely love that game. And I got Overlords and Paragons. Just to let y'all know as well. So we have at least those DLCs as well now, on top of what already was, what you got me, Farseer. But yeah, I got Paragon and Overlord as well, so that way there was a little bit more use coming out of some of the mods and how it works. I'm gonna get the rest as we go. I'm actually gonna have to ask Darius this come Saturday, or when we do our stream tomorrow if he's able to join in. I'm going the wrong way. Would he rather do War Thunder jets with, or would we rather all just kind of dip into completely doing like Stellaris for a little while? Because I can't do the rest any more DLCs for Stellaris if I get the jet, which I'm fine with doing either. So, but it has to be one or the other. If he still wants to do the jet, I'm fine with that. We can do that Saturday as originally planned. But if we all want to kind of... It also depends on James, too, when I'm able to finally talk to him. I can't get up there either. How do I... It must be from this side. It's either from here or here that leads up to these areas that I can't get to. Because the rest is blocked. War Thunder is going through some massive drama right now. So do y'all want to hold off on that? It's up to y'all. If y'all rather hold off on that, I'll focus completely on Stellaris then. And I'll get a couple more of the, I'll get like two, at least 2 or maybe 3 if I can get a cheaper one, of the DLCs that we're missing. I advise you hold off. On the jet? Okay. Because if we don't do the jet, we'll do the Stellaris stuff. I'll just make the mod even more powerful. Giving it the DLCs that technically make it run a little bit better. Plus, I want to play other mods on Stellaris now, so I'm back. Because of Darius, I'm now completely, and you Farser, I'm now completely like re-infatuated with Stellaris, but PC though. Like, I'm never gonna go back to the console version at this point. I'm just like, nah, it's not happening. Plus, I'm now ahead of my console edition, technically, DLC-wise. So, because of what I did. That was just Overlord and Paragon. So, yeah, we can't get up here, don't look like. Oh, Paragon's allowed Darius to put Vader on the council. Woo! That means I can. I did not know that. I didn't play far enough to do that. Good to know. Also, I learned how to use the council better. I now know what it does. Like, I kind of understood it halfway. I was like, I somewhat get what this does because of Civilization and other games that have it. And Age of Wonders kind of has something like that, too. But now, after playing with it a little bit more and with a certain droid people, I completely understand what you're supposed to do with that council now. And I'm like, ah. Oops. I was using it like 30% right. Like, I had 30% of it correct, but was completely ignoring a whole portion of it that I was not doing. Or paying attention to how leader leveling up works. Also, another thing I didn't realize, Paragon makes leveling up your leaders more detailed. I now get to choose what they get. I've never been able to do that, which is amazing. So I can kind of curtail what kind of leaders I want to build for certain things. And I absolutely love that. That was not a console thing. Like I said, I ain't going back now. It's best to get institutions in the beginning. Yeah. It's crazy. Oh, as far as Empire, you mean, yeah. But that I will say it again. That mod continues to impress me and continues to just blow my mind and go, this is a thing? And we can play full size as well, except for maybe internet connection between 3 people becoming a problem when we do it with James, when James joins in. The 2200 stars works fine on my computer, so my only worry is when we start to stream, or not stream, when there's like 3 people that have to be in that same system. But with the way it does its save files, I think it's okay. I think that's why I remember why I like Stellaris, is how smart the multiplayer setup is and how they run it. Because it makes less desync problems, it makes a lot of less problems that a lot of strategies run into. So we've gone everywhere that we can go, I think, on this side. There's something to explore up here. Okay, the Velcroy Desert. Get our chocobo.
Good girl.
So let's go and see what this is. We're not gonna fight these scorpions. We're worried about it right now. If they follow me over here, I'll fight them because I gotta walk down this.
Be safe.
Which I think they did. Nope, they gave up. Okay. I gotta check for chests. This is like some ruins. More wolves. Alright. Get out of here, wolves. I can already see the strategy you're going to be trying to keep as many factions alive. Darius would be subjugating as many as he could. Yeah, against the rebel one, yeah, probably. Now, the one, who knows? Like I said, the other strategy's a bit different from the one I'm playing now as well. Like I said, I've tried all, well, I'm not going to play the Empire in our major playthrough, but I've tried all three of the big boys. Like, the hashtag rebels, the Empire itself a little bit. And then, of course, the Separatists. But I like I said, I absolutely love all three. The rebels are, ooh, a mithril belt. The rebels are probably one of the harder ones, obviously, just because of the way they start. Now, if you pick the main one, you have less of a pain in the butt start, because you're gonna have a lot more territory for being rebels. But CIA is just there in the background, not caring about either side. Yeah, but you know what makes that dangerous? It means that they can just all of a sudden crop up out of nowhere with a reborn droid army and just be annoying as crap and focused completely in on cybernetics. You know, become basically it's a hashtag-like situation. This, of course, isn't canon and it doesn't happen. But, you know, let's say a player was playing them. You could roleplay, even though you don't actually get this character, you could roleplay that basically you're resurrecting Grievous and he's taking back control of the Separatists himself. It becomes nothing but droids. It's just like they give up on the biological side and realize they it's too much trouble. But they're only, like I said, they're only dangerous in that fashion. And I found out they start with vassals. If you play the main one, the one that lost the Clone Wars, it starts with 2 automatic vassals. So you actually start really kind of rich. Like, you're a little fractured in the way your systems works are kind of strange. The layout of their systems is also really broke. Because they're spread out, but the entire of all their main systems are on a hyperlane. So the response time of the fleets when you're under attack by something is just hilarious. It's just instantly there. So there's nothing else in here. Interesting little town. I wonder where this town used to be. Let's head out of here. Nothing more for us here. Alright, so let's go check out the northern Valkyrie Desert. We should be able to get up right there. The only problem with the Empire is keeping the Keeping the Green Empire alive. Yeah, the one that Darius is playing as, yeah. I can see that as being a problem. And that's what's irony in that is that's where the Kuwait, or the Kuwait, however you say it, the Kuwait shipping yards is, isn't it? Oh, I can't get up right here. I have to go back. Ah, shit. I actually have to go back in that town. I can't get through that way. The only way into Northern Valkyrie is through this town. We'll
I can walk from here.
She can't come in here. Okay. We'll call her back once we get over to Northern Valkyrie. The Blue Empire near the CIS is easy to protect. Normally, yeah, probably, but, you know, not if there's a player involved. Although it depends on which, if you mean the main one, then if it's the one I think you're talking about, I actually think I could take that one out pretty quick, but that depends once again on the player and how things are going and what's happening, so. You have a clear hyper lane, yeah. But the thing is, I think that's also what makes the CIS so scary, especially the main one. Their entire space is literally covered in hyper lanes. Like all the main area stations and planets are all along the hyper lanes. Which is good and bad because it does mean the AI or enemy attacking you can get there quicker. But if you have stations properly built and you rely on your stations like you should be as a CIS, you can actually create a really annoying line to have to push through. Yeah, Empire has that as well, yeah. But theirs is only exclusively through their territories. The CIS one goes through all his vassals as well. Like, every one of the ones over there with CIS that are already vassalized by you, all also are a part of this hyperland. So you can save them as well. So it's really crazy the efficiency they can kind of do team-wise, so. But they do have that, but there's other factions that are kind of blocking some of them. Like there is, like you said with the green one, there is certain factions in the way between you and certain people on those hyperlands. But yeah, besides green. So, but there's no one blocking any of the CISs. Like they start completely unified basically according to the vassalized ones. And then the rest you can just become friends with and slowly bring them in. Or conquer them, whichever you feel like is easier for you. Goblins! More gobos! Ow. Gobbo made shit. No, he's going to. Actually, I went to the wrong one. But I guess you're fighting me! Yeah, the Trade Federation, I don't think I'm going to save either. I saw that. I was like, ho 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 ho. Ah, ooh. My brain kind of went, yeah, that's not good. Yo, Damn Gang, welcome, welcome. I was like, when I saw what the Trade Federation was having to deal with, I was like, yeah, they're going to die. I'm never going to be able to save them in time. If I played them enough, I might be able to force feed it quickly against an AI player. But I just don't think it's worth your time either. Like, I actually don't think you're going to get much out of them that's really going to truly make you any stronger or any worth any time of grabbing their territories. They spawn directly next to Kauai. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, they're going to die eventually. The amount of resources you'd have to commit, well, that's chocobos, in order to save them is just not worth it. Plus how far away. The travel time and the amount of like distance you have to cover to get to them too. Just unite all the rest of the separatists that are in the south with you. You'll become unbelievably pretty overpowered pretty quick. You still won't be the Empire's strength right in the beginning, especially if a player is playing them. But welcome, Damn King. We're doing some hunts today, and we're just kind of exploring the areas. uncovering some of the map. Doing a little bit of grinding today since I don't have as long today as I normally would for one of these episodes. Your supply lines exposed in your own territory will be under threat by 3 empires to the south. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Now, if you start as the Trade Federation, you could probably save yourself if you're really good with that faction, with the Separatist playthroughs. You could probably save yourself. But as far as like playing as the actual CIS council, the ones with the vassals, no, you ain't gonna make it up there to the Trade Federation. They're dead in the water. Alright, let's get up here. We're fixing to head back to the base. Yes, Final Fantasy hype. Now that I got, and also new headset. I replaced my headset. That's what I was waiting on. That's why we haven't been playing a lot of Final Fantasy lately. I wanted to make sure I got my headset replaced, which I finally have it. So, now we can enjoy the beautiful sound that is this game again. And we're going to do some more Dead by Daylight. Also, holy shit! All is all I have to say about that. I'm fat. The person who is coming is gonna create buckets and buckets and endless buckets of salt. You don't run from the truck. Oh my god. That's all I can say. Oh, I'm not paying attention. But I got the same headset I had before, the Razer Kyra Pro. $250 purchase, because this headset is expensive as hell. He's more, I'm gonna make him so damn annoying. Hey, another chronolith. I see. This is also why we're exploring these untouched maps, parts of the map. We're making sure we find all of those. Also, one major downside about the CIS, the Vong spawns. Whoop. The Vong spawns on your side of the galaxy. Yeah, that's true, but you know, I'm not really worried about that. With the way I play and how good I am with factions, kind of how like the Separatists play, because I think I've had the easiest time so far with them so far. So, yeah, the Kyra Pro is what I had before that it got broke. I accidentally dropped it and it broke one of these this one. It broke this earmuff from the main, like, shaft. So it couldn't, from the main shaft, so it couldn't, hold on anymore, so I had to tape it up. The cords didn't break and everything was still connected, but I had to tape it up. It ruined its airtightness for the earphones, for the noise cancellation. It ruined a lot of stuff for it, but it was still worth me holding on to it for a while. So yeah, this is my favorite headset of all time. I had to replace this when I finally got the money. Did you see what I meant when whoop? Oh no, I found out what it is. It's not the entity. It's actually something even freakier. So I know what the entities, I now actually know what I assume now. I love his vault and pallet animations. Yeah, they're awesome. You have to be in sneak mode, but he'll crawl under the pallet after you without having to break it while he's in that mode. It's hilarious. And he actually breaks pallets pretty decently normal speed, or pretty quick in my opinion, so he's not that bad. Plus the lunge and run. He feels like a mixture between the little dude from the Twins, Alien, what Alien does, where it goes into stalk mode for a while, but his isn't permanent. And something else. I can't remember who else I thought it. Oh yeah, and Ghostface a little bit. And I'll explain why that when he finally comes out. We're gonna wait till he comes out. Now we're definitely getting him. But, my brain, I went blank. Oh yeah, back to the lore. I think I know how the entity got him in there. He's a mini legion too, yes, very much so. He's like 4 different killers wrapped up in the one, which is very scary. Or not, prepare to bleach your place there, your PSN chat. Oh yeah, it's gonna get bad. And he talks so much crap. Most of the killers are kind of quiet, don't really say much, ever. Not this one. The dude talks so much shit. Like, so much shit. Like, he's the reverse Nick Cage, but as an ass. But it's like, but I love it. They did him, like, brilliantly. Oh yeah, back to the lore thing. I think the entity gave him a deal. I think it said, if you help me kill and gain energy from the survivors in my little game, I'll let you temporarily have your real body back. So what happens is, the original version of what Chucky was, I forget his actual name in real life, the killer's name, his real body temporarily materializes and picks up Chucky and the survivor, and you carry them over to a hook. So the entity is basically temporarily allowing him to kill like his old self again. So, which explains why he'd be okay with this. He's insane. Like, they did him, like, pretty well. It's gonna be good. I was quite excited. I knew, Charles Lee Ray, yeah. So you don't get to see the body per se, sadly, but it did. I did find out this through hearing about the lore through another YouTuber on the PTS. The YouTuber I watched play that game, the big man himself. I watched him play that character, and he explained a little bit of what was going on with the lore, and I'm like, oh my god. Did the survivors see Charles, or is he just a ghost? I actually don't know. I won't know that until I see it from the survivor's perspective. I don't know if he's just a ghost, like the entity is basically creating an astral version of him, like a smoky ghost-like shadow figure. Which I gotta wrap this up in a second. What? Yeah, but I know, but that way I can be ready. But we don't have too much more to explore, I don't think. Let's see, is there any more of the map to explore? Actually, there's some this way. Oh no, that's that place we can't explore anymore. We did all that. That's a dead end. I think we have everything in Demalkia for now. Flashlights ain't stopping that. Yeah, well, I mean, he can be blinded, but I have noticed people are having a hard time blinding him because of his height. He's short, so aiming it at him is a little bit of a weird science. I have a feeling they're going to change that at some point in the PTS server. That'll probably be one of his debuffs, is they'll make it a little easier to blind him, which will make Lightborn, when you see people running too many flashlights, more important, which he did run into that. He did run a build with a Lightborn on it, because he did run into a troll team using like 3 flashlights. So he pulled that out, and yeah, let's just say it didn't go well for them. Because it's already hard to aim it to begin with, but then because that's the thing, it confuses you, right? It's hard to hit him with the flashlight to begin with, so you don't even know if you're blinding him or if he has Lightborn. It's kind of hard to tell. So you have to kind of guess and hope, did I just not hit him? Or does he have Lightborn? Now they got Naughty Bear and Chucky, the sky's the limit to where they can go now. Can't wait to see what else they got cooking. Yeah, I'm quite surprised. Like I said, no one really expected Chucky to be an official killer. Everyone was like, he's going to be a skin, right? Like, everyone assumed Chucky will be a skin for most likely the twins, but they didn't do that. I'm kind of glad they didn't, somewhat, to be fair, because it does actually make him a little bit more important to be his own self. But, you know, I still think we're getting Predator at some point. Maybe. I don't think it'll be this season, though. But that does go to show you, Chad, I was right, but partially. The season pass determines everything, usually quite hard, when it when it comes to hinting at what killers were coming. The season pass was all about discarded toys, unwanted toys, and things like that. So part of my instincts did think Chucky, but I'm like, but would they make him a real killer? Turns out yes. And I'm excited. Because it's going to be really fun. Now, of course, he won't be the same by the time I get him from the PTS server. There'll be some changes probably made, but I'm pretty sure he'll still be pretty scary. And also, you know what else is trolly about him? Because he's so short. Do you know how, like, a lot of people like to loop through the cabins? Where they go through the cabin, they'll run out a window, like, or they'll jump through a window, right? And stuff like that. You know how you run around with the killer through around the window? He's so short that when you're on the inside of the cabin, you have to kind of assume if he's chasing you still or not. Because you're not going to see if he ran past that window or not. He's too short. Unless he leaps through it, you will not see him. So you can actually be real tricksy with him. And turn the back around. All they'll have is the heartbeat. So you can kind of turn back around and like swoop back on him as they try to go back towards the window through the other side, not realizing he did not commit because they can't see whether he did or not. Also, he has stealth. He does, yeah. He has the sneak mode too, which is why I know exactly who I'm mixing him with. You ever thought about a Chucky with no terror radius at all? I'm gonna make him so bloody jump scary that it's gonna be as worse than Michael, because with Michael at least you have an advantage to at least physically see him in the distance. His red glow probably balances out. Well, here's the thing. He doesn't technically glow. He only glows, once again, if you use a intel perk or anything like that. Because I didn't see any glow, because they never spotted him, not once. I don't know if he loses the glow in stealth mode, or if they decided not to do that. Because I did hear about that. He did mention that was a thing. But maybe they already removed it because it was causing Chucky to be too predictable. Meaning survivors were seeing him too easy now. Because there is a hard medium, and I said this when I talked about a character of this height, like the Yoda problem, as it's called. I did say there's going to be an almost impossible medium to find between too stealthy and not stealthy enough. They're going to have to take some punches in the face and just deal with certain complaints in some ways and balance him out in other ways. They did a good job with his running thing. I mean, the red light that killers have, you see it on the walls and when he chases you. That's true, but here's the thing. I was watching from a survivor perspective being chased as well. The red light's not tall enough. You won't see it on the other side of the window. You won't. You'll see it outside looking in. So let's say you're outside the shack that you're running around. Looking in the window, you will see him in there. Because the angle is different from where the survivor is standing when it runs past the window outside versus in. Whereas they have to run towards that window. Because the red doesn't penetrate the wall. So they do have to actually kind of pre-predict. While he was chasing people as well, like I was watching this from two different sides and perspectives during this, and I had to watch the survivor from someone else because he hasn't done that yet. But when he was chasing someone, they lost him constantly. Like they kept having to look back and kind of look through the grass, and you could tell the survivor was looking for like moving grass on the maps that have grass that he was on, and other movement types. You could tell that they were having a hard time seeing the red thing, and that wasn't helping much. Plus, you gotta understand the bloodstain gets smaller depending on what you're doing and the perks that you run. So if I were to run my build with him, you won't see that. There will be no bloodstain. It'll be gone. Especially with the build I have in mind. It will be completely vanished. Until I'm in full chase or have hit somebody. It will be the scariest bloody jump scary thing you have ever seen in your life, and I cannot wait. Does he get his own map too? I didn't see anyone. I didn't see a map, no, sadly. At least not yet. Maybe. Maybe he does and I just haven't seen it. Also, sneaky on some maps will be so broken. Yes, it will. I already saw a couple of them. And I'm like, ooh. That's what gave me my idea for my build for him. And I'm like, no, you didn't just do this for me. You did not just give me a character I can make literally an actual brown pants mode character. Like, Michael's close, but you can still physically spot him a lot easier because of his height. And he can lunge. So you're either going to shit your pants from hearing him go, ah, as he runs at you at the last minute when you do your charge and you charge it up, or you're going to shit your pants as soon as I stab you out of nowhere. It's going to be the most hilarious thing in the world. And he already used one of the other perks, intel-wise, that I was going to use. And I'm like, you know what? You and I think alike, big guy. Let's just say, it's hard to run away from something that short when it's making you scream as you approach it if you have a certain other creature's intel passive that makes you scream as you enter its terror radius. Yep. Although I actually think I want a different one too. I'm going to try 2 different versions of it. But I see a lot of people hating him, but it will be glorious. There's going to be a lot of hate on him. There's going to be a lot. But I'm excited. So this is ability points, more desert roses, and briar clamshells. Nice.
Here you are.
There you are.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Thank you. Let's check the board. I'm pretty sure we're pretty clear on the board, except the thing in Rosario, which we don't have time for tonight either, if I can find it. Oh, we can ask about Nectar's Avengers again. Oh, that OP perk. They better add Andy. Yeah, that's right. I don't know who the survivor is either. I don't know if he has a survivor or not either. That does make sense, right? Huh. I wonder if they are going to add a survivor, and if so, is it going to be that, or is it going to be something else? I didn't think about that. Ask about Nectar's Adventures. Did I ever tell you about the time I took a trip to the islands of West Storm?
You mean the Iron Kingdom?
You call them that, Kupo. In Moogle tongue, we call them the Smithies. I was adventuring down into Damakia Coast and saw bright lights and black shadows in the offing. Imagine my disappointment when I learned those lights or shadows weren't but busy staining land with soot. Still, from what I learned, the locals treat strangers since Kupo, it was whoop, it goes too fast. They need to give me time to kind of, since he doesn't have a voice actor and you're forcing the player to read it, could you like slow that down? That was kind of strange they didn't give him a voice actor. Especially since Clive is actually talking to him with his voice and can understand what he's saying. So there should be some sort of voice actor so I don't have to try to speed read that because that's too fast for me to read it. Y'all would just have to read it on your own in the chat. I try to do my best with it. Alright, view hunt board. Yep, everything looks to be done except this crazy thing, which you can see, chat. That's an S rank. I'm going to read this one again, chat. And note that the location is completely unknown. Urgent notice to all curse breakers. Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in Rosarian ruins, you damn Moogles, time to get cooking Moogle steak. Here I come. And Moogle steak, almost as good as Chocobo chicken. Chocobo, get yourself some fried Chocobo today. I remember in the first episode, all we did was beat on those wild chocobos and just make literal, that we were making a joke. We basically became the Colonel Sanders of Final Fantasy, but with chocobo. Let me read this. Due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins, we have lately been investigating. All the work in the region is due to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate. So it's near a village somewhere. Lest the so this is Curse Breakers. This is us. So we have to figure out what village this is terrorizing. The last echo should be let's see. Then the village gate. Lest the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action may be taken without Cid's express permission. The Breaker of Worlds. Look how much money we're gonna get paid for that, and technically. Oh man, I'm gonna make a save because I kind of have a hunch where it might be, but I don't know if we have access yet. Let's see. Let's make a save. Alright. I'm gonna do it again, just to be safe. Okay. Now I want to go to the world map. We need to go to Rosaria. So, we're going to start in central Rosaria. And I'm going to kind of look around on the map, like, bring up the map and kind of just gander at it a little bit, see if I can try to find out where it might be. So, it's somewhere near Rosarian ruins. But it's near a, like, I wonder if it could be back here. Cressetia. Amber, Hawkscliff. I wish there was definitely a way to know. Also, I can see Scene Partner being very useful against Chucky. Oh yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, that's a very good point. See, I don't know where. It's near Rosarian ruins. Hold on, let's find all the white little dots and look and see what they say. Reads. That leaves the map. There's a Rosarian aqueduct here. That's technically a ruin. But that's not near a town either. You can't see the bastard, but when he gets close, you scream. That's true. Yeah, good point. Because normally you wouldn't want to scream, but with Nick's, yeah, you know what? Nick's screenplay actually might be useful, like really useful now, because he's so hard to spot. You'd want to do that just so you can go and then like you'll get to see where he's at and hiding behind something. Smart, Fascia, smart. We're gonna do a little bit of adventuring here. My thing is he going to be standing out in the map, or am I going to have to get a cutscene from him? Let me get rid of these guys so I have a place to stand and look around. We're not really trying to win this right now or fight all this. Plus, we're so powerful now, a lot of this is just easy to kill him. Cade has a perk that shows the killer's location. That's true, that's a good one too. That's a good one to use against him too. Anything that's going to like keep the killer always spotted a lot is going to be super important against fighting Chucky. Like, that's going to be his meta builds to try to counteract him. So unless, obviously, it's, you know... So just a wyvern, let's go fight this. We have time to at least kill some extra stuff. Killer sees her too, but that's okay, because then that would make him have to focus on her a little bit too much. That would still be, whoa, that was cool. So people will spam cages and cage stuff, yeah. Plus some other stuff, yeah, it's just a wavery, that's not it. So it's not out here, because it would have been near the gate. I don't think there'd have been other monsters out here if that was the case, so it's definitely not this one. Let's go over here and check over here. Stay that way, yeah. Let's go check it back this way. This isn't much of a town though, so I don't think I consider this it either. Once again, it could be in a part of the map that maybe we just don't have access to. This is kind of Rosario ruined-y, to be fair. Or the tried and true method of using Tam King or Darius as human shields. That's true. It makes total sense, Fazio. I approve this message. I 100% approve this message. See, I don't think this is it either. Pretty sure I've looked through all of this before. But I'll go one more time. We're gonna get Chocobo though to make it faster.
Faster.
Oh, really? Yeah! Get kicked by my Chocobo, Spider! You are nothing to my Chocobo. This is gonna take a minute, though. Alright, I'm just gonna get off and fight it.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, well, you know what? I don't have time for you spiders.
No mistakes.
Oh, that's a regular wyvern. Alright, well, I guess we'll fight this.
Nice try.
Oh, that was the tail one.
Nice try.
Oh yeah, it's gonna die before I even get the Titan's abilities. Yep. Yeah, the regular wyverns aren't really worth much anymore except for just getting dragon talons from that we might need. So it's definitely not up here, okay. Crooked Nash's Pier. Ruins, 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 ruins. The Lazarus District? Maybe? The Silken Strand? Yeah, we'll ride, what is this? The Whip Bridge. We'll start over here then. Rose Gate? Maybe it's at the Rose Gate. I don't know if I ever came down here or not. We're gonna have to guess. No, there's still people out here. I wouldn't be here. Actually, I do want to see. Does this change? Is there anything I can do over here now?
They're gonna kill us! You're welcome to go with us enough of that.
Huh?
Half the guards at that gate are Rosarian. They've sold their souls for the promise of a warm bed. Not that I can blame them. The Empire's left us nothing.
So it's not here either. So I doubt it's any of these, but I'll run my chocobo all the way down to here, just gets on this side of the docks, so we can eliminate this.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Oh, I gotta get out of here, out of this little area. Okay. I will find it. We will find it, Jed. I just don't know where it is. It might not, like I said, it might not even be doable yet. Nothing down there. Nothing there. Just bugs there. Let's just keep running. Quicksands. It's not up there. Let's go down. Let's check the beach just to be safe. It's usually just crabs down here though. Nope, just crabs. Oh no, Darius figured out how he could do something. Well, Darius figured out how he could do something to the executor. What can he do to the executor? What's up? You find like a way to equip it with something new or something? So far, nothing. Make it a 100k full. Wow, what? How did he do that? He had to have equipped it with something. It must have been something he found out that he could put on it, or maybe he was able to upgrade it, or maybe manipulate. I don't know. That's cool. That's high as hell.
I can walk from here.
Okay. So we should head up this north then. Check that side of it. He built Vader's stats. Oh. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because if you level up Vader and you get him, make him stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, and then he becomes the admiral of that ship, as intended, to be fair. That makes sense. You can create a, yeah, well, you could create a quite a nasty executor. So far, nothing, man. That's just a bighorn. That's not gonna be it. Okay, let's get back on our chocobo then.
Let's go.
Because we can't fight it, but if I'd like to know where it is, so we could do it next episode if we wanted, as a side thing, if we have time. It's gonna be a pretty big ordeal fight, like something on the along the lines of fighting like an actual story boss, but way harder. But I have to find out where said crazy creature is.
Time to fight.
It's the poor purple cat people. I told them, leave those cat people alone. They did nothing wrong. They did nothing wrong, Darius. Nothing wrong. There's just over here. Whoa, spiders. Nope, not here. He just sent the ship by himself. Poor cat people. They didn't deserve that. The poor cat people. And it deleted fleets. That makes sense. It's probably got a buttload of shields, HP, and armor. And we're talking like a buttload. I'm not fighting you, turtle. I'm just here. Adamantors. Tier 5 guns. Oh, wow. It's also going to be an area where the normal enemies aren't going to be spawned. I do like that once you get the chocobo though, you don't have to fight a lot of these battles if you are just kind of searching for something. You just run past it all. Alright.
That'll do, girl.
Ages to tidy all this stuff up.
Make sure my
Those
potions
are
are
still
topped
here.
off while we're
Thank you
here.
for sticking with us.
What are you after?
Nothing much, okay. So we're good.
Take care out there, eh?
So bad this way. Oh boy, Jet. This little exploration is a lot longer than I was hoping it would be, but you know. At least we get to run around the map a little bit. I'm fully eliminating whole segments this time instead of what we did last time when we were looking for it. Alright, need my chocobo.
Good girl.
Once again, doubt it's over here in this little back area over here. Yeah, there's still normal enemies here. Well, at least he didn't use the Death Star. There are more than 3 times on them. That's way too much. They're not even rebels. That's terrible. Well, Empire soldiers. Normal Wyvern. All these monsters chasing me. Minotaur. His reasoning: if it's a moon, it's if it's a moon, it's not a war crime.
No holding back.
That's funny. If it's a moon, it's not a war crime. It's like, what do you mean? It's like you used a battleship. It's not a battleship. It's a moon. Hey, that healed me. Oh, we gotta go check out Crystallized. Hold on. While we're over here. There's no fast travel, so I need to go this first.
Back to the stables, Carl.
Oh, you're not allowed in here with me? That is either a sign that this is it, or this, for some reason, this is not a chocobo area? This area does seem a bit eerie. Don't look behind you. There's like 3 mobs chasing you. Yeah, that's fine. I could have easily taken them all out. I think I've been over here, haven't I? So it's probably not here. It's just this used to be a town. Damn it. So yeah, this used to be a town. This is, yeah, there's normal enemies here. Alright, I'll kill you just because you're in the way. But we've been up here. It's not up here. The only place it could be is maybe back here. Trying to find my way to. Yes, he blew up their homeworld, and yes, he killed 70 pops, and yes, he gathered the debris and snorted it. And still claims it's not a war crime. That was probably the most hilarious string of images I had of the Emperor I've had in a while. Oh. Good thing I came and checked this again. Apparently I didn't get everything in here. Not anything in here. If I remember correctly, this is where that wyvern was that we fought one time for one of the hunts. Well, maybe? Oh. Maybe that's what we're looking for. Let me make a save just in case this is it. Because if it is, we can start it from here next time. That could be just a normal enemy, like a normal ruin robot, whatever they call them. Those things from the fallen empire that used to exist in here. It looks like one of those shield knights from most of the Final Fantasies with the biggest sword. Oh, this is him. Oh shit. Yep, we found him. Oh crap. Yep. Hi Atlas. Whoops. Well, what time is it? We'll see how hard this is, and we'll judge whether we do this next time. Whoa!
This one has a little more life left in it.
Yeah, this one has more than just a little life left in it. This one looks very, very freaking dangerous. Oh, it's a level 45. This might not be a good idea. This might be one of those fights we are supposed to wait till later to do, but we'll see how we do.
Too slow.
Ooh. I got it. I can do it. I just need to get him down. It's gonna take a couple times. This will be the rest of our time we have to do this. This is basically like fighting a cyber demon.
Too slow. Fine hammer.
Ooh, that move sucks. Oh, I'm gonna use some more high potions because I screwed up. I screwed that up. I'll save the last one. I'll try to use regulars. Definitely gonna be a battle. Oh, we can win this, chat. We can win this. Oh, whatever that flame is, though.
I needed that.
Ow. Oh, crap. Woo! That was a good dodge! I barely got out of that. Like, we're even doing damage with that, so you know what? We're gonna do it. Oh, what is that? What is that? Oh! Oh! Oh, yeah! That hurt. Oh.
Too slow.
Ah. Ooh, this sucks. Yep. Alright, well that sucked. We might not do it this time, not on the first try. Making too many mistakes. We're so close. Oh no, oh no, yeah, heal. Oh, get out of that, get out of that, get out of that.
Too slow. Too slow.
Oh, why? Oh, no! Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Hold on 1 second. Come on. I can do it. Got him! Oh. Woo, Atlas beat in 1 episode. Woo. Oh, look at that XP it just gave me. I wasn't supposed to do that. Well, we have money and we leveled up twice. Well, we're not broke. Ooh, that's a legendary weapon item. I know that because of all the other Square Enix games I've played. Ooh, well, he's done.
Back to sleep with you.
Back to sleep. Hello. What's up, about ready?
Well, I need to know if you're going to get anything for the meeting or we're just going to leave it as is.
I say we leave it as is. Okay. For tonight. I've got food to eat when I get back, so. I got leftovers. Whew, okay, that wore me out a little bit. We're gonna go back to base now. That's what all I was really looking for, to be fair, hunt-wise. Oh, an S rank down. Now we only need to fight the worst S rank in the game. I'm pretty sure I'm confident in my skills now, but ooh, it's gonna be a shit.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Oh man. Yep, S rank done. Atlas is taken care of. Nice. Check our little faction reputation. That almost got us to 550. Ooh. We're almost to the bottom of this list. We've been doing so good hunt-wise, and we're so ahead of the game.
Come again. I may have more for you.
So how OP do you think that made us, chat? That leveled us up twice. It takes a long time to get a lot of XP in this game. That had to have made us really broke just now. So next time we do story mission, next episode, we're probably going to blow through it as if it's level 1. Or at least like 10 levels beneath us. That is scary. We're going to save it. Holy crap. I need to buy my stuff back from Charon.
Is it business or pleasure?
Whew. That was a hell of a place to end it. Let's leave it there. And look at the money we have. We're not going to spend, even using all of our high potions on that battle, all of our potions on that battle, and 1 strength tonic. We still have all that money now. That was well worth it. Whew. Plus, that makes this episode a little bit more worth for how long we kind of played it for, and the fact that this is a re-entry episode into this series. That was a hell of a way to bring it back, and it got me back into my reaction time. I had to get real Doom Guy mode at the very end of that fight. We here for pleasure, Carol. What you got? Everything. Is the answer she would give us. Alright, let's sit outside and save it, because we're going to have to go talk to Mid. That's this way, yeah. So we'll go sit at where the eatery is, because we got to go that way next time anyways. It's a shortcut over to the lab, or the workshop where Mid is. So we'll sit out here. Woo! Alright, saving time. We also got side missions. The next time we're going to be doing the side missions, level up even more and do all those. I'm so excited. We're doing so good in this game. And I've missed it. That fight made me miss this game instantly. Like, because I had been busy with Spider-Man, had to finish that. I hadn't realized how much I missed this game as well. This game's got such good boss battles. They're so fun. Like, I enjoy them. I think that's my favorite thing for this compared to Spider-Man. The boss battles were good in Spider-Man, but because once you get to a certain power level, and if you're really good with your Spider character, whoever you're playing, Miles, Peter, or a certain somebody, don't want to spoil it for anyone who hadn't seen it, but you kind of end up just kind of being able to just kind of punch your way through and just dodge, punch, dodge, punch, dodge, punch, dodge, punch. So the battles did become a little less exciting towards the very end, except for the last one, except for the boss against the big man himself. That fight was hard no matter what. That fight was insane as hell. But a couple of the others were like, okay, that was a little easy, to be fair, compared to what I was expecting. But, you know. But this game delivers. I will admit, Final Fantasy boss battles are always intense, whether it be turn-based versions or this kind. Also, gaming news. Microsoft is partnering with an AI company that focuses on making very good NPC AI. Woo, smart. That's awesome. Save one more time. Okay. That's awesome. I like that y'all said run, too. That's why I didn't run. The more y'all said run away, the more I committed to killing Atlas right there. Let's see. Carol pulls out Chocobo wearing lipstick. You know what? Probably. Remember that responsive AI mod for Skyrim and Bannerlord? Yeah. So they're starting to do stuff like that. That's cool. Or pairing with the person that maybe made that. That's cool. That's really smart. Like I said, AI is going to have to get to a certain point at some point. At least it's gaming-wise. Not necessarily in general. But gaming-wise, where it's... Eventually you're not going to fool anybody, right? You know you're talking to an NPC, but that... I will admit, the stuff for Bannerlord and the Skyrim thing, they did a really good job with that. You actually can sometimes feel like you're talking somewhat to a real person. Not literally, but it's pretty scarily close for a video game, as far as the video game's concerned. That company helped make it, and that's what I thought. So that's really smart. Good for them. That's going to improve AIs across the board. Other news, Sony is teaming with Nintendo to do a Zelda movie? I guess. I could see that. I mean, the Mario movie was pretty good. Some people didn't like it, but I actually thought it did pretty well for what it was supposed to be. So, you know, I'm not against that. That could be really cool if they do that right. Although it's going to be kind of weird to have a main character who doesn't... Well, no, it's not, because of the Nick Cage movie. If you treat it with the same reasoning that the Nick Cage movie kind of had, where he never talks... So maybe. Yeah, and that's also something. That does bring up some other things in my head. So Sony and Nintendo are being friendly again. I wonder if somebody listened. And realized, maybe we should. Maybe. Yeah, live action. I figured it was going to be live action, like real people, not animated for this one. You could get away with live action with Zelda more than you could Mario anyways, just because the characters are more proportioned and normal. Ganondorf is going to be the only weird one. But otherwise, you could... Oh, hell, just get Vin Diesel to do it. Vin Diesel for Ganondorf! That'd be hilarious. Either that or The Rock. No, The Rock would be good too. I'd love to see The Rock as Ganondorf. He's got that facial structure. He already kind of facially could look like Ganondorf somewhat. Rock would be good too. I don't know if they'll go that big of names. Probably not. But, you know, I doubt it'll go that hard in the paint actor-wise, but we'll see, I guess. Zelda. Link will probably be pretty easy. It's not really an established person you could do for Link anyways. It's just someone who's blonde and doesn't want to talk. That looks good in pointy and knife ears. It'll be Chris Pratt. It'll be Chris Pratt again. You know what? That maybe. Well, could you? Yeah, I guess you could. Well, Chris Pratt may be too buff though. He'd have to lose quite a lot of muscular definition to look like early Link, like young Link. Young Link's pretty skinny. He wasn't buff until later. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what they go with. Maybe. I still want Rock for Ganondorf. But anyways, I guess we'll wrap it up here tonight, chat. I'm gonna play some more Stellaris when I get back home from my meeting after I eat. Practice with my other factions. I'm trying to play with a certain one right now because I think I know which one fully that I want to do for when we do the stream with James and Darius and all three of us together. I think I know which faction I want, so I'm gonna continue playing with them tonight to get a little bit better. I'm not gonna get too hardcore with them, like Warhammer levels, but. GG, y'all. You too, Tam Gang. Thanks for joining, as always, Tam Gang. And big shout out to everyone. Final Fantasy is back. We will be doing more of it either Sunday or Monday. It depends on James's schedule and how he wants to handle his days off coming up this weekend and how many of them he has. I know he has Saturday, but I don't know beyond that. So, but Saturday we'll either do Warhammer or we'll do our Stellaris triple threat. Also, that double war, Darius majorly. Yeah, I'm going to try to help him with that. The one good thing about that double war that happened with the Mandalorian Empire faction is I'm so OP now, I can kind of help him pick on the ones he needs to pick on. I'm going to leave Achani Command alone for a while. I ain't touching them until we need to get him more territory. Then all I'll do is basically kind of hold them at the doorstep while I help him rip out whatever he needs from other factions. Robin Williams and Hook would have been perfect Link. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, because he kind of already has that tone, and he can wear the green really well. Oh, that makes me very sad. Because that will never happen. Obvious reasons. May he rest in peace. That's sad. Now I want that. That can't happen at all. He did. I never realized that. He did. Other than the blonde hair, he freaking did. Frick! Now I'm sad. That could never happen. Fuck! I demand they do it with C. No. As much as that would be awesome, no. I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like taking people who have passed on and forcing their memory to live on as an AI. That's like some Soma shit. It's the movie version of what Soma is. No, man, dude. Now we need to find the perfect blonde for Zelda. Unfortunately, they have a ton of options. They do, but now I want what Tam King said. If you had him still younger in his younger days, he'd have been brilliant for that point. And he's such a good actor, he doesn't have to talk. That man would have been so talented for that role. I'm so mad. I'm so sad too. Like, because now my brain's gonna want that, and then I'll see someone else be it, and I'm like, no, you are not acceptable. No, it'll be fine. We'll see who they get though. Channing Tatum. No, I'm just kidding. No, that'd be joke link. That'd be a different Zelda movie. That'd be a movie that's less appropriate for all audiences. Oh man. Oh goodness. Alright, my brain. I'm losing my brain. Wait, which Link and Zelda are we talking about? It's probably too early to know. I mean, unless they want to start in the middle, I'm assuming it's going to be the hardcore ones. The ones that are more live action oriented. Like, we're not talking like Wind Waker. Like, stuff like that. I'm assuming it's going to be based more near their new lore. The one they just created for that more live action. Not live action, like Breath of the Wild is Jack. Yeah, I don't think it's that one. Well, maybe. I actually don't know. I actually don't know what it's based on. Don't know if it's based on the newer Zelda that came out recently, or if it's based on the original Zeldas, like the N64 and Nintendo and all those. I don't know. Guess we're gonna find out. My money's probably on the newer one, because that's what companies tend to do. They take whatever current IP they're using, so. It will be Shia LaBeouf for the Western version. That would be hilarious. Although, body-wise, I can't argue with that. I don't know acting-wise, though. I just don't know if that's a Shia character. He's good. Like, he's fantastic at many roles. But I just don't know. Could he do a non-talking character? Maybe. Maybe. If he shaved up and went all clean-face Shia LaBeouf again, he could probably be Link. I could see, and then dye his hair blonde, or wear a wig, however they want to do that. Maybe he might be able to get away with that. He's got the body parts already right. Like I said, all you need is someone skinny, kinda, especially if they're going early Link, like younger Link. Someone kind of skinny, not too muscular, but toned, blonde, or just color their hair blonde, and the actor has to be decent enough to be able to be a good actor without having to talk. Because if they are going to because that's going to ruin the movie if he talks. If they try to make a movie and have Link talk, no one's going to watch it. Except for maybe kids and people who don't know what the franchise is. Other than that, no one would see that. No actual fan of Zelda would ever see a thing where Link actually talks. So the actor's going to have to be silent. They're going to have to do one of those tricks like with that Nick Cage movie and the other things. It's like, they're going to have to be so good at what they do motion and body-wise, body language-wise, and facial expression-wise, that you don't need words. You know. They had Mario talk. Yeah, but Mario does talk. Mario is actually canonly can talk. Even in the old days. He just didn't say a lot. But he does talk. Link never talks. He has never not spoken, not a single word in his entire existence. It's always been Zelda talking for him, or one of the other people, or listen, or that. You know, y'all know who I'm talking about. Little Navi. Other than that, Link doesn't have his own voice. But Mario technically talk, Luigi's talk. They've had canon for that for a long, long time. So that was okay. That made sense. But you will destroy the character that is Link if you try to make him say something. But the question is, who's going to be the big shark dude? I actually don't know either. There's a lot of characters. I have no idea who they could get to play that. Zelda, even alone, or the other elf girl, the one that's from his actual village in the woods. I forgot her name. Her grandfather, lots of people who they'd have to cast depending on who shows up. I'm actually not sure. I will say that's still easier than if you were trying to do some sort of Crash Bandicoot one. Do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? Exactly. No, the one that he's best friends with. She became more prominent, I will say once again, and more in the newer versions of the game. But she's the one that grew up with you in your village that helped you out during your first missions in the N64 version. The really good one. The very first really third person. The one that went down as an icon in history, basically. The N64 Zelda. Not Majora's Mask. The one before that. To her, whatever her name is. I have to go back and look at that game again to know what her name is. I think it's the red-headed one. Or it's the white-haired one. I can't remember which one he's more friends, which one's the best friend. It's one of those two. You're on the right track. It's one of those two. They'd have to get the right people to play those two. There's a few characters, like I said. That universe is actually pretty huge. And does have quite a few characters. So I imagine it will be an origin story. So that's what I'm saying. Well, no, even an origin story, like the original N64 game, I don't know if you've ever played it, Tam King. That's an origin story. You start as Link as a kid, and you grow up into adult Link in that game. This is the original N64 one, before Majora's Mask. Even that village has so many characters in it alone, and that's like the first 2 levels. That they're gonna have to really play this carefully. Can you go ahead and top off my Pepsi, please? But yeah, so they're gonna... I'll have to end it now. It's getting kind of late, so I'm gonna wrap it up here and leave this conversation for another episode. But yeah, even that's still not making it any easier on them. It'll be interesting to see what they do with it. Yeah, and also depends on which universe too. Like Word versus Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild, I'm just gonna call it the Majora universe. That also determines a lot too, because the origin story is also slightly different depending on which version you're saying too. So it'll be cool. We'll find out one way or the other. But, and I don't think it'll be bad either way. I don't think it'll be a bad movie unless it makes some weird decisions. But we'll see. By or not, I still think they might go with the Breath of the Wild universe. That one, the one that was more popular. Yeah, I think they are too. I have a feeling they will. That's my assumption as well. But you have a good one, Farseer. Big shout out to my moderator, Farseer, as always, making sure the flames of Ifrit burn brightly, and nothing equals its fire. And then also big shout out to Tam King for joining up in the chat tonight as well. Blue Link incoming. Oh yeah, right. Forgot about that. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed. Thank you so much, Farsi. A big shout out to Tam King and everyone who gets to see this after the fact. If you didn't get to see the live stream, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone!